It couldn't be worse. This season could not be worse. Here's the game preview for Titans-Colts.
Tennessee Titans hit the road on a 3-game losing streak. They're used to it, I guess.
So the game ends 37-27. The Titans fall to 3-11.
They take on the Indianapolis Colts, who have to win out in order to finish over 500 for the year.
Week 15, a heartbreaker for the Colts. They started off so strong. They led early 10-0.
Shoe enthusiasts, Tennessee this week, Giants week 17, Jaguars week 18. 8 wins.
I mean, that's about as easy a stretch as you could have for the Colts to close the year. That's probably, I mean, that's 3 of the bottom 5 teams in the NFL easily. I mean, these are just 2 bad teams getting ready to kill time on a Sunday to try to get closer to the end of the season. Now, I will say the Colts as a team are a good bit better than the Titans, even though they're not very good. But this is just 2 bad teams killing time on a Sunday.
Between those 3 teams, Indy 4-2 on the year versus sub-500 teams.
Richardson running left, blockers ahead. Richardson gets in! Touchdown!
So there's reason for hope. Need to rebound, though. Anthony Richardson last week, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4.5 yards.
Do I even have to say it? Do I even have to get into this? Do I even have to talk about the hopes and the dreams? I mean, listen, I said it before. I understand. I called it wrong when it comes to the Titans and Will Levis, but I was pretty dang right about the quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts.
Per attempt, a sub-40 rate.
Richardson puts some air under it. Richardson's pass, and it is picked.
What is that?
Sub-51 ratings in 7 of the 10 games he's played in 2024. Colts offense, good for just 13 points versus Denver. Under 14 points, 2 of their last 3. Just 4 for 15 on 3rd down versus the Broncos. 5 turnovers. Stop listening to the Chili Pepper.
We still had more than you. 5 turnovers is bad, but somehow we still had more against Cincinnati.
Oh, that pass from Richardson is intercepted.
So, which side gives? Tennessee secondary Richardson takes on, picked off Joe Burrow twice.
Here comes Murray up the middle on
nothing.
pressure. Burrow floats it towards Chase, and a diving interception by Darryl Worley.
Their defense also gave up 37 points to Cincinnati. They've given up 27 plus in 3 of their last 4, gave up 3 touchdowns to Burrow, a rate north of 100.
Burrow looking, has time. Dancing around, pocket breaking down, eludes it. Another man, he skips around, throws for the touchdown.
Just in case you didn't think that pass rushers was an important point of emphasis for the Titans in this upcoming offseason, just take a look at that play right there that we just watched.
Titans gave up 85-plus yards to both T. Higgins and Jamar. Don't face anyone on Chase's level in this one. Alec Pierce, 4 targets a week ago, no catches. Josh Downs returned from injury, only 32 yards on 8 targets. Michael Pittman led them with 58.
Richardson on 3rd and 5 over the middle and again threads the needle.
Richardson faced the lowest pressure rate of Week 15. Remarkable, since the Broncos are a top sack team in 2024. He did take 2 sacks, though, and 11 QB hits, which is a lot.
Richardson, here they come again. Pocket muddies. Richardson sacked.
You know,
their O-line.
Colts fans, Titans fans, we sat here all season, all off season, and we argued about who was better, y'all's quarterback or ours. And look how stupid we all look now. Look how stupid we all look. Ain't neither one of them no good.
Opened up plenty of lanes along the ground. Indy's rush attack is caliente at least. JT 100-plus yards versus the Broncos, 95-plus back-to-back games. Taylor hit at 4.9 a run last week.
Taylor rips a 15-yarder first down Colts.
Richardson, 46 rush yards, a touchdown, 6.6 a John.
This is Richardson.
We have nothing. We cannot stop mobile quarterbacks. So.
Touchdown!
Tennessee's rush defense held Chase Brown under 4 per run, held Cincinnati under 4 a carry, better than they've played the run in 2024.
Brown buried in the backfield. Jeffrey Simmons with another tackle for loss.
So a Titans defense that gave up 37, a Colts defense that gave up 31. They've given up 24-plus points, 5 straight.
But you're going to look at the score and see 31 points for Denver. Really our defense, I thought, played really well, held up in a lot of different spots.
I mean, they did have a pick six, but it's just depressing. It's depressing. Like, you want this to be the time of year where your team is playing meaningful games. Christmas is next week, and you're just pumped up about football, and then you got your team in a position like this where it's just like, let's just get it over with.
And, at the end of the game, obviously, our defense felt like they were on the field pretty much the whole second half.
The Week 15 butt might be too big for Sir Mix-a-Lot. Mentioned it earlier, their offense gave it away 5 times. Tennessee's QB faces a secondary that comes in off a 3 INT outing.
Tennessee's
held
QB.
Bo Nix under 4 yards per attempt, 130 yards, a 61 rate. Not supposed to lose games when you play the pass that well.
Play action here. Nix up the seam. Nix is picked again.
Colts have a secondary middle of the pack in rating allowed for 2024. They don't take on a blazing passing attack. Tennessee's passers threw the ball to the other team 4 times Week 15. Will Levis landing on the bench after throwing 3 of them. Maybe sell your mayonnaise stock.
Levis will go to the air on first down. Over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, it's over. Like, the Will Levis thing's over. Time to move on.
Geno Stone on the run, looking for a block. Stone into the end zone. Bengal touchdown.
Mason Rudolph came in and threw 2 TD passes, 100-plus rate. Only 1 sack taken, 39 pass attempts. Colts only 1 sack on 33 Knicks pass attempts. Titans pass catchers they deal with: Nick Westbrook-Akina, 9 yards versus Cincinnati, 20 yards back-to-back games. Tyler Boyd, 39 yards last week. Calvin Ridley with 41.
Here's Calvin Ridley with a good run after catch across the 40-yard line to the 41. Pickup of 21.
Ridley, their number 1 option, but Tyjae Spears led them in receiving yards versus the Bengals, 87 yards and a TD.
Tyjae Spears.
Good to at least see Tyjae do something last week. He was one of the only ones, but...
with a Titans touchdown.
Nothing for Spears as a runner in their last loss. Tony Pollard scored at least.
Pollard up the middle, into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Only 45 yards, 2.6 a run. Colts didn't struggle with Denver's rush attack, held it to under 3 per carry.
I'm a little surprised, quite honestly, that Denver only has 65 yards rushing against this Colts defense.
This is the second time they've met this year, Week 6. No Richardson or JT. Levis only threw for 90.
Levis just threw it into a dude's helmet. And everybody tried to say that Levis played badly in this game against Indianapolis because his shoulder was hurt. What have you seen from him in other games that made you think that game was made worse by his shoulder? Like, okay, what was the excuse against the Bears, the Jets, Packers, the Jags, the Bengals? Like,
5 yards. Joe Flacco, 189, 2 touchdowns, a pick, which was enough for a 20-17 Colts win.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Here you go. Looks like most everybody's going with the Colts. We got Jeremiah picking the Colts 21-14. We got Wolf taking the Colts 17-16. Rank takes the Colts 23-18. Grant takes the Colts 24-17. Brooks takes the Colts 24-22. MJD with the Colts 20-17. Gordon taking the Titans 18-15. Shook taking the Titans 17-16. Ed Holm takes the Colts 23-20. And Patriot takes the Colts 26-20. 2 people decided to pick the Titans for this game. Why? Well, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why anybody would pick the Titans to do anything good at all. But there you go. The Titans and the Colts are going to get it on this Sunday. Anthony Richardson and Mason Rudolph going to do their thing. Woohoo! Bye, everybody.